Okay, so this is Baruch here at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel, and it's the Zohar time. For today's date is Parshas Vaeira. Now, I'm actually saying this on the ninth of Erev Shabbos. So really, this is the Parsha for Erev Shabbos. This is the day of Yesod. Yesod is the day of all of the bounty from the week, all of the value, the reward, all of the elevation that the Olamos get as a result of the mitzvahs that we did during the week are all congregating together in Yesod. Yesod is, I call it the first pool. Everything pools into Yesod, and that is starting now. So let's take a look at the Zohar that we have here. I really wanted to continue on just in the language of this because, like I said, in a short shear, there's so much we could do, but get a taste. So yesterday we learned the Zohar, and the Zohar said that Rabbi Chiya got up at nighttime, and he had this child with him, whose name was Rabbi Yossi Zuta. He was just a kid. And so Rabbi Chiya said this pasuk, he's there learning Torah, and he's got this kid with him. Lech echel b'simcha, go eat in joy. Lachmecha ushsei b'lev tov yenecha, and drink with a good heart your wine. Now, he went on to say that when a person is good, in other words, a person does the mitzvahs, just like we're talking about now in Yesod, then the person is bringing down all kinds of good shefa and blessings into the world and on himself as well. So he went on to say that now we're coming, the child is going to answer. So this is the start of actually a series in this Zohar, which I just are giving us a little slightest taste of it. He says, Amalei Havu Ravia. So the child said back to Rebbe Chiya, you want to say that you said that everything that Shlomo HaMelech, I'm not sure myself personally what is the significance of this, the Zohar said that all of the words of Shlomo are b'chachmas, with chachma. On who chachmas hacha. So he says, what's the great chachma here? He says, Amba dechabarita vasho b'shulach b'techem v'chevachai. So he says, so Rebbe Chiya said back to the little kid, he says, my son, he says, let your pottage, your pottage stew, let it keep cooking. And over the course of time, as you grow up probably, then you'll be able to understand what's going on in this puzzle. He says, but even though that I haven't become mature, Yadana, I do know. Amalem animal. So he says, where do you know that from? He says, there is a certain sound, a voice. The kala is of her voice. Shemana that I heard ma'aba from my father. The haba amachai that he used to say this pasuk also. So in other words, now he's going to bring back. Let me just look at it again, get my names right. It's Rebbe Chiya, that's right here, right? And Rabbi Yossi Zuta, the little Rebbe Yossi. Maybe it's like Rebbe Yossi Jr., I'm not sure. The Hava Rabia was still just a child. Now let's come over and let's see what the Matok Medivash tells us here. Here it is right here, and we could just pick it up. It's not a big piece. Amalei Hahu Rabia. So this little child said to him, so he asked him this question. In came Habe Amrat, he says, well, if everything is the way that you said it, that you get reward for what you do, or that's it, the closest as I bring you closer to Hashem. He says, call the Shlomo and the Emer B'chachma. He said, you said in that everything that Shlomo said had a deep chachma involved in it. What's the pasuk? What's the chachma over here? There's no chachma here. Ki ein zera b'chidush. There's nothing new here. Ki ma'acha sheratza Elokim as ma'azim. So since once we say that Hashem accepts your deeds, and He brings down according to your deeds all kinds of wonderful things. So he says, Elokim as ma'asim shala adam im came b'mutalo l'smoach b'lachko b'yeno. We know already. You don't have to tell me that he can have joy with his bread and feasting and his wine. So he says Rebbe Chiya. So Amalei Rebbe Chiya the yellow. So the guy Rebbe Chiya said the yellow. He said beneath the basha b'shulach. He says keep cooking your stew. What's all lomakish? It says basha b'titzgado. So when you grow up a little bit and you grow up. B'sama b'titzgado b'talmud derech hasel, and you learn Talmud the derech, the secret way, the secrets of Torah. He says, "Ana tira v'tavin," so pasuk says. He said, then you're going to see, and then you're going to understand this pasuk. Gadayim alta yellow, because you're still just a kid. The ain't maybe the so you don't understand the so. So Amalek yellow the Rebbe Chia. So the child said to Rebbe Chia, "A dime loan is gedalted. It's true. I still am just a child. I have not grown up yet." Being called Ani Yodea so pasuk said, but even so, I know the secret of this pasuk. Amalei Rebbe Chia the Chayelet. So Rebbe Chia said to the child, monologue. Ma'ain ata Yodea. Where do you know this from? Amalei Chayelet. So the Yelet said to him, Kol Lacha Shemani Me'abed Ahava Amar B'Chai Kol Echad. One voice. That is, I'm not sure what he meant by one voice. Why didn't he say just one conversation or something like that? But he says one voice. Shemati Me'aviv Shepirush Pasuk Zeh. So it's mashma that what the voice is, high level. That there he said that there is a secret in this pasuk, and that's for another shir. This is Flashman Tikkun Elevator Kola.